I did the typical, studying a lot of years of dance. And when I finished school, I was studying fashion design and theater. And I was doing all these things at the same time, and I was super busy. And at some moment, I had to stop doing all these things, and I had to make a decision what I would. I suddenly had this moment that I realized I had to make a decision, and I didn't really know. And I just somehow decided naturally for dance. When I got to Berlin, after a while I was dancing with groups, I decided also not to dance anymore and to try to do my own work. So I said to myself, not auditions, because I never found a company I wanted to be part of. It was a moment in 2002, I made a piece and there was these two dancers from America, it was Jared Gradinger and Jill Emerson. They came and joined me to work together, and Klaus Elfsson is my guitar player, the guitar player of the group, and a musician and performer, and I decided to stay with these people because I really, really enjoy working with them. The reason why I wanted to have a company for me was like also creating this work, this style of work that I basically never had as a performer before, and I thought that it was my need to, if I found a group of people that I really enjoy working and collaborating, I wanted to keep them together. I was not so interested to just form the thinking of dance only, So when I make a piece, I think about a theme, and then I construct. And dance is for me, it's a way of creating. Basically, it's like creating without a script and just making a creation that is from zero. But at the same time, it's not dance is a part of it. Are always different, and it's pretty much what's one thing is leading me a bit to the next, in a way. It's like most of the pieces come in a period of time that I'm interested in something that is happening. For example, in Big in Bombay is about entertainment in the third world and entertainment industry, so the importance of the entertainment industry to keep society happy and more control. Back to the Present is about reality shows and breakup of relationships. The last piece is about somehow archetypes and leaving home and going somewhere else, like as an adventure, like a science fiction thing, but without any science fiction. So every time they're different, and it's also like an idea that I propose, and I also grows with the people I'm working with who are really at the same time proposing a lot of things. We work with a lot of humor, and it's a very important part of the work, and sometimes it's tragic humor, it's like black humor, or pathetic. And I like very much from each member of the company that they can look at themselves like a piece of work and make fun of themselves. And Doki Party works really well working with actors and dancers. Material that you get from a dancer and an actor working together, even in movement-wise, is sometimes so much more interesting, because the ways an actor will lift a woman they will be completely different than a dancer. A dancer will be very practical and fast and beautiful, and an actor will just find a different character for that, and this movement will become something quite unique. So I like very much this dialogue between of dancers and actors, also in performance when they talk to each other. It's always creating a fantastic balance within the both of them, and it generates equality. I really, really like. It's not. it's not so artistic in a way. You know, it's like somehow more fragile and more real. And
a brave man once requested me to answer questions that are key. Is it to be or not to be? And I replied, oh, why ask me? 'Cause suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please.
And the music is very important because it's like a group of musicians who work with us in the process, and actually they shape a lot of things, you know. And sometimes there's a piece of music that together with this film, I mean, it's wonderful, this moment, you know, that there's a piece of music already composed and you put it together with the film and it's fantastic. They completely belong together. And there's of course a great deal of improvisation in the pieces, and with each piece is a bit different. Some pieces I use their text, some pieces I bring text that is already there, and I write things sometimes. So in each process is different, but of course there's a lot of collaboration with dancers and actors. And it's like I give you a subject, improvisation. What I give is a lot of information, basically. When you receive all this information, then you start to improvise, and all this information is in you. So you do it without intending, you know. It's for me very important that things are not, when we improvise, not intended, because then it's really, they become literal, and it's very hard to translate. That's the fragility of dance, and you want to tell an idea with it, and it's very difficult not to become completely literal. Like sometimes I bring one choreography and I say, okay, we do this one choreography, but I'm not so crazy about choreographing. For me, the whole thing is choreography, how you put all this together, you know, like composing a whole picture where everybody's doing different things that came from improvisation. And sometimes the other ones have no idea what the other one people is doing. And that is for me choreography, when you put all this together, you know?